Good morning. The government detailed its 4-day work week pilot programme in the State Gazette yesterday, outlining the conditions for companies interested in applying. Spain is setting out €9.65 million for small and medium-sized industrial companies interested in seeing what happens when they allow their employees to work fewer hours. Participating companies must cut at least 25% of their staff's working hours by at least 10% for 2 years to get the subsidies. Government sources said the plan is to start with small industrial businesses like shoemaking, canning, clothing or car factories and use the results to expand to other business sectors. In the UK, one of the world's biggest 4-day work week trials recently ended. Its results were positive for proponents of the 3-day weekend. The study found that the 60 companies involved in the programme saw business revenue stay broadly the same. Meanwhile, employees reported 71% less burnout and took 65% fewer sick days. More than 90% of the businesses involved in the trial said they would continue with the 4-day work week. As they noted, productivity remained the same, but staff retention and well-being improved. The Valencia region has also launched a 4-day work week trial. Stellantis is leaning towards expanding production of its popular Peugeot E208 electric vehicle in Spain, despite pressure from the French government. Stellantis currently builds the electric vehicle in Slovakia and is now mulling an expansion of its plant in Zaragoza, where it already makes small cars including the Opel Corsa. A final decision hasn't yet been made. Governments across Europe are fighting for automaking jobs as the shift to battery power upends the industry. Securing production of a mass-market vehicle like the 208 would be a coup because it's now Europe's best-selling car. Spain is among the countries that have become more competitive for EV manufacturing investment because of favourable tax conditions and relatively low labour and energy costs. And flamenco will be protected under a new law passed by Andalusia, seen as the heartland of the music and dance art form. Schools across the region will teach flamenco and artists will be given more legal protections. The art form is believed to have grown out of the Andalusia Roma traditions of the 19th century, although its origins are disputed. Spain isn't alone in working to preserve parts of its cultural heritage. Each year, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, publishes a list of intangible cultural heritage that should be preserved. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.